How you doing, Missy? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. 21 days until Thanksgiving. Yeah, buddy. Then you got the dreaded Christmas.
Papa, what's inside the bower?
Huh?
What's inside the bower?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Go tell Mama that Gretchen said a bad word.
Okay.
What kind of movie was you ready to find? You want to see a good movie? Watch Digstown. It's got Lou Gossett Jr. in it, James Woods. Right, gobble, gobble, gobble. Bruce Dern's in it. It's a good movie. It's an older one. Wisconsin Greg, how are you doing? By the way, nice fan fold door you put up. And that's got my dishes all done. Dinner's all cooked, done, put away, dishes done. Had to get it all done before I went into got knocked into a coma or something. You're welcome. Had scrambled eggs, sausage links, biscuits and gravy, and fried taters. I took 10 pounds of potatoes, scrubbed them up, cut out the bad spots, sliced them in about, I don't know, a little over 7/16 of an inch thick. Put them on my chopper and chopped them into cubes. Put salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Mixed them, put it in a big bowl, put some oil in there, mixed it all around, threw it in the oven, and baked them actually. So, Ozark John, how are you doing? Yeah. And scratch made biscuits, I scratched the label off the tube, smacked it on the counter, and pulled them apart and baked them. So, sausage links, I fried all up, and then I took about 10 of them, and I put them in the freezer to chill them. And once they got cold, I sliced them all up, threw them in with a sausage gravy, and there you go. Then I put the sausage gravy through the blender because it wouldn't have had a bunch of lumps in it. So I put it through the blender to get the lumps out. So now you can't take a single bite without having a piece of sausage in it because it threw out the whole damn thing. There you go. It was good. I was tuckered when I got done cooking it. So, but I ate dinner and decided I better get up and get my dishes done before I got, you know, too damn lazy to do it. So. And I made me and the missus a pot of hot water so we could have a cup of hot tea. And I was at a few live streams. I was at Hazel Reptiles today. Watched all the goodies she got from her 50% off her Halloween sale that she went. Bought a bunch of stuff. Then I was at American Grandpa. So I was at his place for a while. Been busy, busy, busy. Went to the grocery store. You had a baked sweet potato with cooked apples? That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna take I don't know, like 25 pounds of potatoes still left. Scrub them all up, clean them up, whatever. Take out the bad spots. I'm going to slice them, I don't know, about an eighth of an inch thick, and I'm going to make a big pan of scalloped potatoes probably tomorrow. I like scalloped potatoes. I like rotten potatoes. Oh, let's see. About a little over a year ago, we went down to Shipsawana and we bought 25 pounds of dehydrated sliced potatoes. And I still got a bunch of them down there. I could go down and get a bucket of them and make scalloped potatoes with that probably. Save me from peeling and slicing and all that other stuff. But they were cheap. I think we give like $10 for 25 pounds. Not bad at all. This bag was all that big, about that big. It looked like a gunny sack. It was plastic, like a big, heavy-duty, clear plastic garbage bag. You know, a real thick garbage bag. About a 30-gallon one, maybe 20-gallon, and it was full. Should go down again and buy some more. I still got probably 10 pounds left. But might as well get it before the price goes up higher.
I'm your friend now. I'm your friend, watching.
So, anything exciting going on today with anybody? 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 Bueller? Bueller? That's a pretty good deal. I'll tell you what's even a better deal there, Ozark. There. Come on, pay attention.
My arm first. Okay. Underarm.
Yeah. Anyways, Ozark, I'll tell you a better deal. They got hams at the store I go to. Whole country ham, smoked, bone in, 99 cents a pound. If I had room, I'd buy 4 or 5 of them, but I don't have the room for it right now. Freezers are chock full. If I had the money, not the money, but if I had the room for it, I would. I would get it. I just don't have the room. I got a stand-up freezer, a chest freezer, and a refrigerator freezer outside, plus a refrigerator freezer in here. I'm actually trying to get away from the freezers. I want to get everything out of them. That's pretty cool there, Wisconsin. Good deal for you. Oh God, I'm tired. I don't know. This might only be a 9 o'clock stream. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. Going at 8:50. Didn't get much of a nap today. Faded in and out of consciousness, you know. Oh.
Where, Holly?
Right there.
Where's your behind?
Go play.
I just tied in the bathroom.
Grandkids, aren't they wonderful? So what are you going to do with the ham steaks there, Ozark, besides eat them? Yep, put them in. You can put them in a. Take them out of the package. Marinate them in barbecue sauce or whatever. Then put them in Ziploc bags, you know, individually or whatever. Put them in the freezer. Or you can also take them, put them in, marinate them with brown sugar and water, and make them a sweet ham. So, pineapple juice, brown sugar and pineapple juice. That'll work. I made, let's see, I made 28 biscuits tonight. Because when I went to the store, we were supposed to have my sister-in-law, her granddaughter is going to be here for dinner. And all the kids and my son. Oh, there you go.
You ready? Yeah.
Get out of here. Now. Now. Move it.
Thank you.
Hold on while I whip some kids. Harley, go. Oh. Anyways, I made 28 biscuits. I made a gallon of sausage gravy, a dozen jumbo eggs. I scrambled them all up, and about 3 pounds of sausage links and 10 pounds of potatoes. Figured that'd be more than enough. Well, it is. I got enough to feed another 15 people tomorrow. So. But I don't have to cook tomorrow if I don't want to. Probably won't do the scalloped potatoes tomorrow. I'll probably do that Saturday or Sunday. Just eat on what we got, I guess. That sounds pretty good there, Ozark. Oh yeah, they will. Their dad just come in to settle them down. It's a 3 and a 4-year-old. They're just little ones, you know. They run, play, and stuff. The other ones are watching TV. So. And I did screw up today. Imagine that. I made another frittata like I did last week. Got it out of the oven. Went to cut it in half, you know, and I grabbed the handle. But this time when I grabbed it, I let loose of it right then and there. So I burnt myself, but not bad. Not like I did last week. You can see right there, the blister, that's from last week. That all right there was burnt, and so was this. But they let me know it was still hot, so it was good and gone. Well, that's good. Yeah, I like good old, you know, home cooking stuff. Okay, Benkin, I will. Here. How's that? Any better? Yeah, I'm a slow learner. You're right. Yeah, that was an ouch. Yes, sir. Um, Mencken, how's Mrs. Mencken doing? Tell her she looks lovely as ever. Nice to see you here. Did you have a good Halloween?
Papa, can you help me? Roar! Roar! Roar!
Hold on.
Can you help me break my arm? Because I need a monster.
Okay. Hold on.
I want to be a monster.
You can't be a monster. You leave it like that. Now go. Have a good one. See you later. Hasta luego. Been there also. That's right. So, Halloween was quiet. Well, it was quiet here. We got like 20, 25 kids. I wore my Captain Underpants mask. If you guys didn't see it, I did 2 videos yesterday of Captain Underpants. One you could barely hear, and the other one was a service announcement. It's the service announcement's the one with the free candy van. Don't go to the van with free candy wrote on the side, I'm telling you. There ain't nothing in that van but butt hurt. Sure enough. So, anybody got anything they want to talk about? I'm not too bad. Was busy last weekend. Uh, uh, you know, Saturday did a big auction, so that was pretty good. This weekend we don't have anything. Next weekend we do. Jeff, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Who gets the pop? Well, I don't know. Did somebody bring popcorn? I have been looking for a popcorn maker. Trust me, I have. I can't find one yet, but I've been looking. I found a popcorn maker that's in a wagon. Pretty cool. Runs on propane. The guy wants $1,000 for it. I don't think it's worth that because, well, it needs a lot of work. He says it does pop popcorn, but it does need a lot of work. So it's got old wagon wheels on it and everything else, you know. So it'd be my luck. I get it no more than wheel at one place and the wheels fall off it. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Good evening, Kevin. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. I have a no, I don't have an Instant Pot. You mean like a pressure canner or a cooker? I have an instant water heater. That's what you're talking about. Ryan, how are you doing? To make hot water for tea and stuff. I got one of them. I love it, man. I have a Bodium. That's what you're talking about. I call that an Instapot because it's instant hot water. So It goes from tap water to boiling in about 6 minutes. So how's MRE selling business there, Brian? Any good? Do I have any other hobbies? Oh no, I don't. No, I don't have one of those for cooking food. I do have one of them cyclonic cookers. You know, the one that's got the new wave. You know, the one that's got the glass bubble. I got two of those. You just find this upon touch loves it. I bet they do. I got to check one out. I'd like to see one. Got 6 more left. That's pretty cool. Do I have any hobbies other than cooking? Well, I do like model trains. Uh, I just don't have the room for them. I've got a bunch of them. In fact, I give them to my youngest son. He just has to pick them up. I told him to do something with them. He's still young. He's 23. He's got his own house. So I said, you're young enough. You can do something with them. Me, I'm not so young. I don't have the dexterity anymore to do the fancy little landscaping and stuff like that requires of a nice model train set. But I do have, I do have this YouTube hobby. Yeah. I have probably, I don't know, 11 or 12 train sets upstairs, and I got 5 or 6 out in the garage in boxes. So I can't remember how much I got, but I got a lot. Yeah, you can ask Country Girl about that there, banking on money. Yeah, I know, Greg, both old. Yeah. The only thing is, I got old before my time. So, I just wore my body completely out, so I'm just old before my time.
You're such a liar.
Huh? I'm a liar. Yeah, I know.
Faker.
I'm a faker. Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, my arm. Oh, I don't have the strength.
I can't.
Got strength to punch those keyboard. Don't ya?
I can't even open a bottle of water half the
I
time.
told Alan said, "Oh, YouTube is your hobby.
Yeah.
Live and die for it."
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not that far. Yeah. No, I see that. Yeah, man, I think so. But that is really, really painful, and it's goes all the way around here. See the difference in the size of the hands? All you gotta do is go with a Country Girl. Yes, they were. Kevin Helming says, I bet her wedding vows were incredibly romantic, weren't they?
Excuse me?
Kevin Helming said, I bet her wedding vows were incredibly romantic, weren't they?
I don't even remember them.
I know you're too busy looking at my zipper instead of anything else.
There had to be something there, okay? So let's not lie about that.
Yeah, I'll post a link to Country Girl.
No, I don't remember the vows.
Okay. There you go, Bankin. Go right there. That's her home page. Go there and show her some channel love, and you know, yeah, you didn't stir up a hornet's nest. Junkyard. Good evening. Country Road got married. Did she really? I thought she had to get divorced first. Sounds like what you hear all the time. Yeah. Yeah, now how much I only have. There you go. Yeah, I didn't know, I thought she had to be divorced first, so I didn't know she even got divorced yet. I didn't think she did either. So what do you want an Instapot for there? Hey, you're welcome there, Binkin. They are good. You're talking about the ones that pressure can cook and everything else. Those things are nice. They are. I'd like to have one myself. I keep looking at them. I just can't seem to want to pull the trigger to buy one, full retail. So I look at the auction sites and stuff to see if I can find a good used one. A lot of times you can find them brand new that they've never been used, but people don't like them or don't want them. So you don't burn water. Pizza goldfish tonight. Well, how many do you want there, Jeff? I got a couple of cases of them. Yep, you can can with it, slow cook. Yep. You can do a lot of stuff with them. Last night for Halloween, you were talking about goldfish. I give away, probably about 80 packages of chocolate graham cracker goldfish, the big cookies. Probably. Got a whole bag here. I got boxes of them, man. Got the big, milk carton goldfish. Got some of them. The neighbor across the street works for Pepperidge Farm, so we get all that stuff. The Clampets. I got the Milano cookies. I got them all, man. You never heard of them? Cody. Cody. Okay. I love fish too.
Yeah, here you guys go.
This is what they look like. Chocolate goldfish. Trust me. They look better than what they taste. From Zero to Homestead, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Goldfish, gummy fish, salmon, that's right. I like them all. So, from Zero to Homestead, how are you doing? Nice to have you here, man. I just seen you at All American Granddad or All American Grandpa. So I think I showed you some channel love. I ain't for sure. Yeah, Greg, just yeah, unsub and sub back. That's all you got to do, Greg. So, I didn't, but I am now. There's Zero. So that's all you got to do there. But anyways, they look a lot better than they taste. Some homemade chili, good. Good job there, Gene. Huh. I don't know why. Let me see there. I'll try it there in Wisconsin. Right. I made Dutch oven chili about a month ago there, Brian. I did a video on it. It looked pretty damn tasty to me. The notification department's on straight. You're right. They are. Foam, speed, foam. I can remember getting Snickers for 15, 20 cents. Yeah. I can remember getting a Big Mac for what, 80 cents, I think it was. 79 cents. Huh. Well, that's okay, Wisconsin. Just, check on me. The rest of the channels, they don't matter, but I do. Because, that's sweet. Yeah, can of soda, 25 cents. My dad, he worked in this little small factory, and they had a pop machine in there. And up until the day he passed away, that pop machine was only 25 cents. It didn't matter. They had Coke in there, but that pop machine was only a quarter. You go there and you buy a pop for a quarter. Oh, I remember that too, Brian. I remember buying gas for 74 cents a gallon. And when I was first starting to drive. But I remember gas when it was 40 cents a gallon. Yeah. You remember when this was all cornfields? There you go. I remember going to the prom with my dad and coming home with my mom. RG Homestead, how are you doing? Well, gallon of gas is $9 here, and a pack of cigarettes is $3.59.
You know, that's actually really sick.
What? Do you know what that means? Huh?
I don't know because I'm in a 29.
You go with your dad and your mom have sex. You are, your mom's pregnant, so now you're coming home with her. That's what that means.
Isn't it special?
Yes. Yes.
They're all just falling off their chairs, rolling on the floor.
Gas was 25 cents, cigarettes was 30, and a pound of licorice was 15 cents. Yep.
You act like you know that. You ain't that old.
Gene is telling me.
Oh, I did it all. I know it all.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember that there, Junkyard, but
I mean, I don't know any of that shit. I'm only 29.
I know you're only 29, and you don't look a day over 18. I get scared every time we go someplace. Somebody's gonna try to get me for child. Yeah, because you're so young looking.
We don't even go nowhere. We're trying shit.
I remember when water was free too. There, Lincoln. I can tell you, I can remember everything. You know, thinking about paying for you pay for a bottle of water. Excuse me. Green stamps. Yep, I used to collect them. S&H. You go to the S&H store, you take a few books in with you and say, hey, what can I get? And they'd show you all these goodies. That was worth about 10 cents, but they looked beautiful. Well, thanks. You're welcome, Theo. Nice to have you here. You guys know who Whitey Bulger is? Or do you guys know who Whitey Bulger was? Yep. You remember the books? Yeah, you could drink it. Oh, I'm sorry there, Theo. You're looking lovely as ever, too. Sorry about that. Whitey Bulger was a mob godfather. Had a bunch of hits on a lot of people, killed a lot of people. Was on the lam for 16 years, finally got arrested in 2011, convicted for murder. He was killed Saturday. They transferred him from one federal prison to another federal prison in West Virginia. And that was Friday. He was killed Saturday morning. I bet you don't know who the attorney was that went after, or the prosecuting attorney that went after Whitey Bulger was. Go ahead. I'll wait. That's right. Whitey Bulger, the district attorney or the federal prosecuting attorney that went after him was Mueller. Okay. And I have it on probably on not on good authority, but on a halfway decent authority that he was going to rat out the Clintons. And guess what happened? He's no longer. That's enough. He's no longer here. So, did he have anything on the Clintons? I don't know. If he did, we'll never know. Go. Go! Now! Move it! All right there, Jeff. You have a great day. We'll see you later, man. Yeah, it's a little house party here. Yeah, mom's word. That's right, John.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yep, that's right. You don't mess with the Clintons unless you want to have two shots to the back of the head, sitting on a park bench, and and claimed as a suicide. He wouldn't have been the first one, right? You're right. Well, he had ordered a bunch of hits on people, so if they had him do it, or order hits on, just saying. That's right. They don't wear a plaid either. That's right. Halloween's wearing off. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I should have an intern for Bill. I was half expecting Monica to come up missing. But I think that probably would have been something that they would have really investigated. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I registered for a contest back in October of 2017. I just got a notification of that contest today. The contest was once I hit 20,000 channel followers, I'm going to have a giveaway. Well, he just hit 20,000 channel followers, so I'm in the contest. Hopefully, I win. Third time's a charm. The way he's supposed to run. Yeah. She's getting old and decrepit looking. So I don't think she'd make a good president. The most important thing is y'all got to get out and vote Republican November 6th. I don't care who you vote for, but vote Republican. And don't forget the thumbs up for the chat, too. That's right. No. I quit looking at or quit advertising the thumbs up because I got somebody that likes to come in that, and give me a bunch of thumbs down. Well, when they do that, that algorithm goes to YouTube, and then all of a sudden, I don't get that video doesn't get monetized. I got a bunch of them that way. They will monetize my video once I get 1,000 views. Well, I haven't got one video that's got 1,000 views. She can't stand being president. Yeah. That's right. They can prop her up. And it'd just be a normal piece of equipment for her. She'd have that sticking out of her ass, and they'll just say, "Hey, Hillary, I see you brought your vehicle. Transportation." And if she walked, while she was walking, she could sweep the floor. That big old ass of hers just starts swinging that broom back and forth, sweep the floor. Yeah, Oprah was hitting the campaign trail, but she didn't say vote for the Democrats or vote for the. She said it's just important to get out and vote. So, I wouldn't vote for a Republican anymore. So then I would have voted for them. Well, vote for an independent then. That was. Might as well throw your vote away because it ain't gonna work. But you can vote for an independent. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Miss Happy, hello, how are you? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Guys, go ahead and check out Mrs. Happy. Your channel for channel something you're interested in, show her some channel love. Yeah, Bill would have to have an operation to be the first lady. Good old Bill. Slick Willie. Bubba. Well, you're welcome. You're right. But I'd rather vote for, oh, I don't know. I'd rather vote for somebody that might care than somebody that don't care. And when you don't vote, you just, you know, that's part of the problem. People need to vote. You know, what we need to do is actually get honest politicians in there. But in order to get honest politicians in there, you got to get the corrupt bastards out. So in order to get them out, you got to quit voting in the ones that's been in there for 40 years. They all need to go. Nope, I have not tried the McDonald's glazed chicken strips. Vote for Ted Nugent. There you go. Yeah. No, why bother, Gene? Obama's wife didn't have to. That's right. Natasha Flowers, good evening. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Miss Happy, you're looking lovely as ever. And would Nancy Reagan just say no? Oh, I understand that, but you just say no, it just doesn't mean to make a difference. Somebody else is just going to get in there. So, you know what I mean, Vern? Metallica Rose? Well, okay. I bet that's kind of cute. I thought I thought that was your buckwheat invitation to Nancy Reagan. Just say no. Um, we'll have to check this out. Miss Happy has 309 channel followers. She just did a noodles movie video an hour ago and reflecting It was 20 hours ago. So you just, they're starting to do videos. Okay. You have two. You do have a bunch on your playlist, though. So. Pretty cool. McPhail piano, $15 thrift store find. You work a lot? Okay. What is buckwheat? One of the little rascals. You're absolutely right there, Gross. Oh, George Carlin. Yeah. Hazel's reptile, let's cook. Your comments keep disappearing. I don't know why they're disappearing. I have been making them disappear.
I'm making weird.
Huh?
I'm making weird.
What, it scratched you? Dollar, quit scratching you. Not bad, Mr. Not bad, Richard. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. DR Outdoors, stopping by to say hi. How are you doing, DR? Nice to have you.
Holly, stop it or that.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just a lazy Thursday afternoon or evening. So. Let's see. You got channel 4. You were in there the other night. You're a watcher. That's right. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my Iron Dog apparel. Yeah, it's hard to find one with both wings are working. You're right there, Junk. So anybody got anything they want to talk about? Haven't watched the news or anything like that, but I just heard that if they start throwing rocks when they get to the border, they're going to consider it as being fired upon, and there's a return fire. I think that's a pretty good idea. Even if it is with paintballs or, water cannons or anything like that, but, they will get the message. I'm all for it there, Bankin. All for it 100%. And they ought to draw a line right there and say, cross it, we're going to shoot you. And, you don't hold back. First one crosses it, you shoot them, you turn them around, throw them back over the border. People think I'm harsh, cruel, whatever. but that's what it takes to get the, to get your um, understanding meant, or felt. So the they're not shooting anybody yet. The people that are coming from uh, up through Mexico, the five, there's like 14,000 people marching to come to America. They want to come to America. They don't want to come through legal channels. They want to walk across the border and invade America. That's right. So, and right now, when they got helicopters flying over them, they're throwing rocks at helicopters, and these, they're hitting the helicopters. All it takes is a rock to hit it, a propeller or something like that. It can bring a helicopter down. So they're throwing rocks at helicopters. And, they were told, the military was told if they throw rocks at you, return fire. So that's from what I understand. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, I agree with it. It's just, it's a thing of life there, Mrs. Happy. You know, we can't have 14,000 people just trample over, the border and just come on in and, do whatever they want. You don't watch news because of your mama bad heart? Okay. Well, they're 100 feet off the ground. That's not that close. Some of these guys can chuck rocks 250, 300 feet there, Grizz. So it doesn't really matter. And no need to waste the rubber. I guess there's a bunch of civilian militia that's going down near the border too, because they're thinking that the government won't do anything. They're thinking the government will just step aside and let them walk, and these guys are committed to saying no, we're not. So there's ladies and there's kids and everything else. So, but the majority of them are just guys. There's 14,000 of them they estimate. I bet there's 9 to 10,000 of them that are just guys from the ages of 18 to 35. So the ages of 18 to 35, that puts them in the military range, Oh, I understand not throwing straight up there, Gris, but a lot of these guys are chucking them at them, when they're coming at them. So there's video on it. All you gotta do is watch it. There's a lot of people. And, I don't, they've been offered asylum in Mexico and they don't want it. They want to come to America. Well, we don't want them here. We don't know who they are. It's hard. How can you find out who somebody is if they don't even have any records of who they are? There's no records in a lot of these countries of any of these people. So how do you know who they are? They could be a terrorist. You don't know who they are. They could be a mass murderer. You don't know who they are. They could be a pope, a saint, or whatever, but you still don't know who they are. My money is banking on that they are a mass murderer or a terrorist. So. Well, that would put 90% of Republican and Democratic businessmen in prison if you made it a felony. We got a farmer down here that hires 100 of them every summer. They can't speak a bit of English. They can't. And the first thing they do is when they get here, they run to the welfare department to get assistance. Why? I don't know. They don't have any housing costs because they live in a migrant camp. The housing's free. They don't even have food costs because the guy supplies most of their major, meals. If they want, tortillas or something like that, they buy that. This guy feeds them even. Huh. Yeah. These migrant camps where they work at, the guy feeds them and stuff. A lot of them come in here and that's all they want to do is live on the system, and they wanna have a kid here, and they think that makes it so they're here legally, and it's not. No, like not a camp like Prisoners Happy, like it's where a group of migrants live at. It's called a migrant camp. They have 10 or 15 houses there that house all of them, like a great big barracks, for armies. But they live in these barracks are walled off, so many people live in. A family lives in each part of this barracks migrant camp. That's right. That's in the county I live in. This guy hires 100 migrants to come here every year to pick pickles and cucumbers and banana peppers and cabbage, and they go from his farm to another farm, and then there's a bunch of farms around here that they do this. People say, that would stop. Yeah, I know it. Look at Walt Disney. They had to be fined, you know, for hiring illegals. It's one thing to hire legals, but they pay for these you know aliens to come in here and to work. How is it cheaper to have them come in here and work when they can hire somebody else? It's because they don't pay them squat. They don't pay them no benefits or anything else. That's right. Make it against the law to send money out of the country by anything other than mail. You know, and then make it against the law if you send it by mail. Make it against the law there too. You know, that way they can't Western Union it or nothing out of the country. They can't wire it through a bank or nothing. I have no idea. If it was, we got the worst part of it. They should have kept it. Well, they may be hard workers, but they're not paying taxes. Okay. People say, oh, well, they pay taxes when they go to the store. Yeah, so what? So does everybody else. But they're not paying federal and income tax. They're not paying state tax. They're not paying Social Security. They're not paying FICA. And they're not paying everything else, which everybody else has to pay. Send them running like the British. Up, 2, 3, 4. Santiago. That's where we get the Cinco de Mayo. Wow. Everybody says it's a national holiday. It ain't a national holiday. It's a national holiday for Mexico, not America. But we seem to celebrate that holiday, but we won't celebrate any other holiday. The schools won't celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, or New Year's. None of them holidays, or Memorial Day. None of them. Halloween. They won't celebrate none of them, but they will put out a Cinco de Mayo party. I don't understand that. Yeah, and they get treated far better than the vets do. You're right. Um, you're right. They should pay a higher tax bracket.
Hey, I want my doggy.
Huh?
I want my doggy.
I don't care what you want. Find it. Um, I believe that they ought to tax churches too. Every church should be allowed to make $500,000 a year, and that's it. So they have to keep their costs under 500,000.
No.
If they don't keep their costs under 500,000, then But look at these mega churches making $15-20 million a month and not paying a bit of taxes on it. The preacher walking around or driving around in a $400,000 car, got a private yacht, private plane. Really? And not paying any taxes on it? Who's screwing who over? Those are the ones screwing people over. Every church should have to pay taxes. But I believe every church should get a $500,000 limit first. That'll pay for most of these churches to survive. That'll pay the upkeep, utilities, and all that other for a year on a lot of them. The mega churches, I'm sure it costs more than $500,000. Well, but those mega churches are making a lot of money, so those mega churches can afford it. But you give every church a $500,000 grace, and then after that, they have to pay taxes. And lobbyists ought to be illegal to begin with. If I pay you your money to change your mind, that's called bribery. We both go to prison. But in Washington, D.C., if they pay them money to change their mind, that's called lobbying. You're right there, Miss Happy. Yeah, I'd rather have rags and riches, but I look better in $100,000 suit. You're right. And who wants to be stuck in a round cylinder 30,000 feet up in the air with all them nasty people? That's why I need my own private jet. If you don't believe me, look on YouTube. Kenneth Copeland talking about getting him a new jet. Yeah. I know. That's where everything is wrong. People should vote on the laws, not the stuff that affects them, not the politicians. Right. The new Church of St. Paul. Totally. That's right. Tax free. Sam Wise. Hey, man, we were just talking about you the other day. We hadn't seen you in so long. I forgot what you look like, man. Nice to see you, Sam. Been AWL. There you go. Well, I'm glad you're back. Right. Some of these churches do look like castles. Yeah. And my church, the new church that's starting up, the St. Iron Dog 63 church would be tax free too. Their junkyard. Oh yeah. But you can't be afraid of them because they're not all bad people. Islamic temples and Muslims, they're not all bad people. They're not. The extremists are, but not most Muslims aren't bad people. They're nice people, really. Really? That would mean 135,000 or 135 million people in the United States are junkyard. Oh man, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Yeah. Of Latter Days, yeah. Don't confuse it with the other one, huh? Are you supposed to be Latter Day Ladder instead of later day? Yeah. Yeah. They're all welcome to. You're right. Slow. The Church of Latter Day Saints. It's a church. There, Miss Happy. You mean the Church of Jose and Bud, Jose Cuervo and Budweiser? Yeah, they're Mormons. Now the Latter Day Saints, they have a store. I don't know if they still do or not, but they sell stuff. You can buy dehydrated food and all this other stuff from them. They buy it by bulk, and you can buy it from them cheap. Um, Last time I checked, they were getting out of it, but they might still be doing it. I don't know. Yeah, I do too. There you go, Sam. I use a ladder to paint with too there, junkyard. Oh man, I am. Knees are burning. Both of them, even the artificial one is. Oh. All right. See you later there, Sam. You have a great one, man. Nice to see you again. All right, Bankin, you have a great night too. We'll see you later. Tell Mrs. Bankin that she looks lovelier than ever. Huh. Yeah, well, I got one artificial one and one that's already shot. So, Kim Fife, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. What's up, Kim? Well, I just got a phone call today from my doctor, my health doctor, medical doctor. So we have to cancel your appointment December 2nd. I said, okay, why? Your doctor's not going to be here. I said, where's she going? Oh, she's leaving the office. I said, so there's nobody taking her place? No. We're going to send you a list of doctors in Tecumseh, though. I think it'll work because the reason why I left Tecumseh is so I could come to Ada. So. All right, Kevin, you have a great night too. We'll see you later, man. All this weather's really hurting me. The rain, the cold. Yes, I take uh, Metroplex for arthritis. I take Tylenol for the rest of the pain.
Papa doesn't have feet.
Ask them. Ask her. She's right up there. Yes, I am. I don't get it. Doesn't. Yeah, it works, but I mean, I don't get any sleep. It doesn't. The difference of sleep doesn't make a difference with me on that or not. So I get up every 2 or 3 hours anyway. So you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So well, thank you, Miss Happy. She said, okay, okay. Well, probably would, but um, when you get woken up, it just going back to sleep's another thing. I'll go to bed at 11 o'clock. I'll fall asleep finally, and I'll wake up at 1:30, and I'll be up till 3 o'clock or better. Then I'll finally go back to sleep, and I'll wake up, and I'll be up at 4:30 or 4:40, and I can't go back to bed. And very seldom I'll actually fall back asleep. And then when I do, I'll sleep till 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock or whatever until I wake up. I sleep in a recliner myself. So I have a electric recliner that reclines out, reclines in. So you know, some nights I come out here and I'll turn on the computer and see who's on, because sometimes I'll go to the bathroom and I know that if I go in there and sit in that chair and recline out, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom again in 10, 15 minutes. So I'll just sit here, and then when Mother Nature says get up and go again, I get up and go again. So yeah. So I know there, Gene. So I laid down and got about a half an hour, 40 minutes today for a nap. But I was sitting there watching Outnumbered, and then I was watching the next one that come after that. Uh, and in between watching them two, I watched 90% of the Outnumbered, and I woke up at 1:30. So I probably, I don't know, missed about 30 or 40% of the one that starts with the one with Faulkner in it. So I fell asleep between 12:50 and 12:55, and I woke up at 1:30. So somewhere around there. You want a recliner you can flush? There you go. Well, I got an electric one that reclines back and it also lifts up. I don't use it to lift up anymore, but before I had my knee done and my hip, before I had my knee done, I had to have, the recliner to get me out of the chair, the lift. Then after I got my knee done, I didn't need it no more. You drink for coffee, you fall asleep, then back up at 4, put more coffee on, and you wait for me. Well, that's a nice idea to get up at 4 o'clock and wait for me. Well, if that was really nice of you, Gene. You'd be here at 4 o'clock making coffee for me. But mine does work. The lift on it does work. So I had to use it up until May, until I got my new hip, and I used it a few times after that. So, but but I use it to recline back and recline back up, but I don't use it to get out of the chair no more. So Green Bay Wacky will be live Thursday night. How old are you, Miss Happy? I don't know. I don't know why it wasn't named Lazy Men. All right. Lazy Boy, the world headquarters is only like 35 miles from here. It's in the same city that my sister-in-law lives in, Monroe. Now they got the Lazy Boy recliners that you push a button and it automatically, yeah, it electrically opens up the recliner. Then you push a button and then it reclines back, and you know it doesn't lift you out, but uh, those, that's just like mine. Those are nice until it, doesn't work while it's reclined out or something. Just like being good at doing nothing. That's right. I think I'm going to call it a day at 9:30 because I am just absolutely with myself. So I get in there and go nighty night. So I appreciate y'all being here. I really do. Uh, I didn't think I was going to actually make it this long, but I did. So.
Or do you got an appointment somewhere?
No, I'm just whipped.
From what?
Hard work today.
Oh my God. You put your feet up.
People, put your feet up. That's right. Hi, everybody. I'm going to close her out here. 9:30, so it's a couple minutes. So I appreciate everybody being here. I really do. And we'll see you in the morning. I'll be here at 6:30. So you guys come back and see me. I'll be here. To tell the truth, there you go. I'll see you in the morning, man. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Stay safe. Prayers and peace. And, be careful. Thank you so much.